Today's about personal growth, the struggles that you're going to come in contact with, the things that you might deal with. So right now in the video, you're probably watching it and you're thinking to yourself, what does this dude know about anything? Okay, here's what I know. I'm not an expert by any means. Here's what I know, is that if it's too easy, it's not worth it. I use this metaphor a lot. If I give you a car, you're gonna appreciate it, but you're probably gonna let it go to crap. Something's gonna happen to it, wreck it, whatever it may be. However, if you save up for a year, 2 years, money out of each paycheck, so what's gonna happen is you're gonna appreciate that car because you had to work your ass off for it. It's the same thing in life, right? In life, you have to work towards your goals. If you don't have any goals, start making small ones, make daily ones. And instead of talking about it, do it. I found this last night because I found myself kind of trapped in my head, had some shit going through my brain about just life in general, right? And I've been talking about working out for like 3.5, 4 years, legitimately. But I haven't worked out in probably 12 to 15, realistically. But last night, I'm thinking, I gotta get some shit done. Because the shit that's in my brain right now is not serving me a positive purpose. Because you choose as an individual how you choose to feel. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I've got to figure this shit out. So what did I start doing? I kept my mind busy. Started doing stuff around the house, cleaning, that kind of thing. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do some push-ups, right? Keep in mind, I have not did a push-up in what feels like a lifetime. So how many was I able to do? To be completely honest with you, I think I did like 7. That's because I'm just out of shape. I haven't worked out in a while, okay? Great, but I didn't stop there. I realized what I can do, and then honestly, I waited a few minutes, and I started doing a few more, and then a few more. And I think by the end of the night, in total, I probably did about 30 push-ups, which to any weightlifting in shape person, that's nothing, right? 90% of the people watching the video could probably do 30 push-ups in a couple seconds. But for me, being out of shape, that's what I can do. And the point of all this shit is that you're gonna struggle in life. And if you work for things, if you better yourself, if you choose to put that effort in, it's gonna pay off, right? I only worked out once. But tonight, later on, I'm gonna do it again, and then tomorrow, and then the next day. And whenever I get caught inside my head, I'm gonna do something to keep myself productive, because when you focus on something positive, when you focus on doing things to better yourself, all it's gonna do is literally better yourself. In relationships and things of that nature, is what happens too is you want your partner that you're with to grow individually, but at the same time, you also want to grow together. And there's a lot of people who use that misconception of, oh, we have to grow together, we have to grow together. Okay, well, what happens if that relationship ends? Then what are you going to do? You're so codependent on them that realistically, you have now just lost a part of yourself, and given you will. But if you still have your sense of independence of, I can do my own stuff, this person just adds happiness to my life. Realistically, when somebody adds happiness to your life, that's better than having them be the sole purpose of your happiness. And it's hard for me to even understand that, because I'm a really romantic, I'm a hopeless romantic, right? So for me, when I was in my relationships, I was codependent upon them. But then I'm realizing, like now, like even in this video, I'm realizing now that, hey, when I'm with someone, like they bring happiness to my life, but they cannot be the sole existence. And that also ties into the fact of like being needy and that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like if you smother somebody, because I did this about 6 years ago, I was in a relationship, and realistically, the woman that I was with wasn't ready for a committed full-time relationship. And it was hard for me to understand that, because I thought I put so much emphasis on, oh, you're my everything, oh, you're my world, oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, what happened? I ended up fucking smothering the chick. And you don't want to do that shit. And the relationship became toxic, and then, you know, we parted ways. And that's just how it worked out. So, if you're with someone and you're getting to know someone, you don't want to fucking smother them, and you want to be able to give them their space. It's okay to be sweet and kind and caring and funny and all that wonderful and all those things, but don't blow their fucking phone up 24/7. Like, fuck, I was seeing someone a while back, and an amazing woman, right? Amazing person. But the problem with it is that I became her everything. And when I became her everything, and I realize it now, like right now, literally, that it was too much for me. So if I'm realizing that about myself, how would that make the woman that I'm with or seeing or whatever feel if I'm fucking smothering her, or you're my sole existence for leaving or living? Well, what happens if any man, woman, or whatever fucking leaves? So you have this rebuilding process now, but it's even harder because you put so much fucking emphasis on them that you literally lost yourself. Like, dude, you cannot fucking lose yourself completely like that. And if friends of mine have told me for years, you gotta find a fucking hobby. Work out, exercise, play golf. You know what? Get into gardening, yoga, meditation, read a book, go outside. If you're trapped inside, read some shit, work out, draw, paint. There's so many things. Watch YouTube videos, like and subscribe. I had to, it was just funny, whatever. But do these things, do anything you can to make yourself better. Do anything you can to work for your goals. Set small 5-minute fucking goals, because eventually those little goals are gonna add up. Just like if you save change, right? You get a $5 bill, you buy a soda or water or whatever it is, say you get $3.29 back. Throw that change into a bucket or whatever it may be. Save that shit for a year. What's gonna happen? That 29 cents or that 39 cents you just saved up on that one day, at the end of the year, turns out to be 50 or 60 bucks that you probably never paid attention to. Just like with life, set little goals. Let that shit build up, because it's gonna ultimately give you, and you're gonna reach that total goal of where you need to be. So I know this is kind of a lot of information all at once, but just think about that. Give that some fucking thought. Personal growth, working for everything that you have to. Work hard at it. Be persistent about it. Don't fucking smother anybody. Be who you are. Be genuine who you are, but don't change who you are for somebody else, because then you become a fucking chameleon, okay? Work on the things that you need to work on to make yourself happy. Finally, figure out who the fuck you are. Wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and give yourself that self-confidence. This is what I'm good at. I like these 2 or 3 traits about myself. Try it. Try it for a fucking week. That's 5. You can do 5 business days, do 7 regular days. Try it. Look at yourself in the mirror. You wake up. I like this about myself. Okay? If there's things that you don't like about yourself, make the changes. Make the small changes to eventually get better. Trust me. You don't even fucking know me, but I'm telling you, trust me, as a guy who's just an ordinary person trying to provide some kind of enlightenment to you and whoever else feels like it's necessary. You're not alone. People go through shit all the time. You can do this. Believe in yourself first. And you'll find out how these small goals, these small accomplishments, these small little things will make your life better. I guarantee it. Literally, fucking try it for 1 week. Baby steps. I found this outside last night when I was trying to do a fucking push-up. You gotta crawl before you can walk. Just a thought. Talk to you soon.